7 a.m, it's a beautiful morning and bright, and I thought today would be a pretty good day to have a crack at the Lollipop Triathlon. So it's a 1K float down the river, a 5-kilometer run around the canyon walk, and a short run to the pump track. Woo, smash. Even though I've lived in Bright for the last 2.5 years, I haven't actually floated down the river on inflatables before. People seem to do a lot in summer. So the river's starting to flatten out a lot here. There's not a lot of push from the current, so I'm gonna get in and swim. There's a pretty interesting rapid section, so I'm gonna have to steer this thing down a little bit, I reckon. Oh, bumpy. I've just gone past the first sling bridge, and I reckon between here and Bright, I've seen about 6 people fishing. Starting to feel summery already. So this little float's actually inspired by the families of Bright and families that come visiting Bright over summer. Usually the kids will float down the river, one of the parents will go with them or run along the side of the river and chase after him. And one of the other parents will go out for a mountain bike or into town for a coffee. Oh, it was fun. That's probably one of the funnest swim legs I've ever done to a triathlon. Alright, shoes are on. Time to go for this run. Definitely got in a little bit early on the summer season. The float, the water's pretty fresh this morning. So the loop that I'm doing is along the canyon walk, which follows each side of the Oven River, just downstream of Bright. From bridge to bridge, we're gonna do 2 laps. So there's trail races all along the canyon walk. These were cut by hand by the gold miners over 150 years ago. One of the things I love about the canyon walk is just that it's pretty cruisy. There's a bit of varied terrain, some rocks, some flats, a little bit of up and down. You've just got views like this. And in summer, when it's a bit warm, you can just jump in to cool off. And that's such a nice little loop. I'm just getting back into town, almost at the bike. Oh, looks like some markets are on this morning. As you can tell, this isn't a normal triathlon, so I thought it would be okay to pick up some fresh donuts in the feeding zone. So for the bike leg, I'm just going for a ride down towards the pump track in Bright. How good is this? Crystal clear water. This is Morses Creek. Morses Creek runs all the way from the splash park in town to the Bright mountain bike hub. Just pulling up to the pump track now. There's so many mountain bike trails around Bright, and it doesn't matter if you're a beginner or an advanced rider, there's something for everyone. And this pump track is one of the best places to start. The challenge is to do a lap without pedaling. So I'm just about done. It's time to head back into town and grab some lunch, this time following the other side of Morses Creek. That was a pretty awesome way to start the day. It's time for lunch. Hope you guys enjoyed that. We'll see you next week.